Hi, welcome to my presentation titled Open Doors and Analysis of Door Opening Solution Company Web Pages. Today I'm going to be analyzing two company web pages, that of Asa Abloy and another company called Dormacaba. Both companies produce the same products, stuff you've probably seen every day but never quite thought about. Stuff like doorknobs and hinges and the doors themselves and door closers that shut the door behind you when you walk into the grocery store or wherever you may be. However, the companies go about their method of doing this very differently. Asa Abloy is a very international company with facilities in dozens of countries, and they own dozens of smaller companies that retain most of their autonomy within the umbrella of Asa Abloy, but all of them are still related to doors and door opening and closing solutions. Dormacaba, on the other hand, is a primarily American-based company and recently merged and become Dormacaba from being two different companies, Dorma and Kaba. When they have taken over companies, they usually incorporate those companies' products under their own name and they don't retain their autonomy underneath them. So, from an audience analysis, both companies, like I said, share roughly the same products. They do a lot of the same things, and therefore they're going to share most of the same audience. They're really direct competitors. Their primary audience here is going to be contractors and architects, as well as investors. So architects, when they go to design a building, will look at these handles and closers and hinges to see if they're going to match the design and appeal they're looking for in a building. And contractors are going to look to ease of installation and how these products are actually going to function, while investors are going to look for the sorts of how the company's doing and how well they're getting along. Both these companies need to appeal to all of these groups in order to have their websites be successful. The purpose of their websites, like I said, is not only to sell the products and show what they have, but also to appeal to those stockholders and investors, as well as also to facilitate ordering. Both of these companies do this fairly well. However, Asa Abloy has all of those companies underneath its umbrella that retain most of their autonomy and each have their own website. So finding a product on Asa Abloy's website may be a little more difficult because you have to navigate to each of these individual companies' websites. However, finding investor information is much more difficult on Dormacaba's website. While that sort of thing is put on Asa Abloy's homepage. Clicking on the solutions or their kind of products tab on both websites reveals these two screenshots here on the right. Dormacaba immediately shows you their different categories of products that they sell. And Asa Abloy does the same thing, but they still have a comment about how well their sales have done in the last year, even under the kind of products they sell. As far as content, they're both approximately the same. They all have their instruction books and installation manuals, as well as, if you look hard enough for it on Dormacaba, you can find the investor information, and you can always get to their information. They all have the same amount of information. They're very equal on that stance. Asa Abloy's, as far as organization goes, Asa Abloy is a little more difficultly organized because when you go to look for information about a specific product, you have to go by your location and the brand of the product in a tab in the top right of the thing that says go to our other companies, our sub-company websites. Dormacaba has these things all kind of in a tab at the top of their main page. However, like I said, Asa Abloy has information for their investors right there on the main page, and Dormacaba does not. You can see that difference here. So this is a screenshot directly from one of the main blocks on Asa Abloy's main page. So this is regarding their style. Asa Abloy is, again, their main page is very oriented toward investors. So this is their key figures for the third quarter of this year. And Dormakaba is more likely to advertise a new product and tell you how to order it and how it's priced, as well as give a reason for why they have a different name than their previous customers may remember. Overall, both companies have excellent professional websites and provide all the information and stuff they need to. However, Asa Abloy is focused much more on their investors and larger company-wide aspects in news, but may fall short on navigating to specific things for specific products because of their many sub-companies. Dormakaba focuses on sales and information, but requires more clicks and navigation to find investor info from the homepage. In that difference, they are not one is not necessarily better than the other. They're almost equal, but they focus on a different aspect of the company and what they're trying to go for. And finally, I just wanted to say thank you to Asa Abloy and Dormakaba for their websites and for letting me use it for this project.